everyone. Today I am going to discuss a new chapter, compound interest. Compound compound interest. In short, CI, compound interest. Okay. Before entering the topics, let us recall the basic concept of simple interest. We have learned in class 7. So simple interest, simple simple interest in short SI equal to principal into time into rate. That means rate of interest in what by 100. So SI equal to what? PTR by 100, and total amount after 2 year or 3 year after the given time amount equal to principal, that means plus interest. Principal plus amount, that means principal plus interest. In case of simple interest it is SI. In case of compound interest it is CI. But amount equal to principal plus interest. That means what amount you give or you lend from your friend, or you deposited somewhere, after 2 or 3 years, what is the amount you will pay your friends, or how much amount you get from the bank. Okay, so it is your amount plus extra interest. If we add these two values, then the total value is called amount. Okay, so from here we can rewrite three formulas. So if we cross multiply, PTR equal to SI into 100. So from here T equal to, so TR divide SI into 100 by TR. Similarly, R equal to SI into 100 by PT, and T equal to SI into 100 by PR. These are the formulas which already learned in class 7. Okay. Now the thing is simple interest. That means in each and every year the amount of simple interest is same. If I give one note on simple interest, then I think it is better. The simple interest is always calculated calculate on principal. So interest earned 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 in every year 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 is same. It is for SI. CI, that means the compound interest is always count or calculate on the amount of the end of the year. End of the year. End of the year. So in this case, interest earned in every year is not same. Okay, I will explain it by giving one example. So let's without delay come to the example. And in mathematics, concept is very important. Okay, if you understood the concept properly, then you can solve any math, or you can try at least any math. But if you memorize the maths, then I think it is not good for mathematics. Okay, so the example is, I take an example. In example, a man a man lent rupees 5,000 from his friend. His friend at the rate of at the rate 10% per annum per annum. After 2 or 3 years, after 3 years, what is the what is the amount? I mean, what is the amount 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 will pay by pay by the man if a number interest is simple interest, and b number interest is compound interest. Okay. So what is the question? A man lent 5,000 from his friend at the rate of 10%. After 3 years, what is the amount will pay by the man if interest is simple interest. So a number simple interest here. Okay, for 2 months here, p equal to rupees 5,000, t equal to 3 year, r percent equal to 10%. Okay, so value of r is 10. Therefore, SI simple interest PTR by 100. That means P, that means 5,000 rupees, 5,000 into T, that means 3, R, that means 10 by 100. So 0 0 0 0, 3 5 ja 15. So rupees 1,500. So if the interest is simple interest, then the interest after 3 years is 15,000, 1,500. Therefore, in this case, amount so amount the man will pay equal to principal plus interest. So principal, that means rupees 5,000 plus 1,500. So it become 6,500. Okay. And what is the note? Simple interest count on is always calculate on principal, and each and every year the amount of interest is same. So in first year for 1 year, what is the interest? So for 1 year, 500 into t, that means 1, r, that means 10 by 100. So in 1 year interest is 500. So in 3 years the interest is 1,500. Okay, that's why the notes written in this way. Okay, next, I think everyone write the question. Now in case of compound interest. Okay, so what is the given data? P equal to rupees 5,000, t equal to 3 year, r equal to 10%. 10%. Okay, I wrap the question. For compound interest, that means B number. what is the amount if the interest on payable interest is compound interest. Okay, so in case of compound interest, the note is the interest compound interest calculate on amount. So in first year, for the first year P equal to principal, that means amount. Here total amount is 5000. P equal to, now we calculate the interest for 1 year. P equal to 1 year, and R equal to same 10%. Therefore interest that means simple interest into 1 into 10 by 100, 0 0 0 0. So interest 500. Okay, so amount at the end of first year, so amount equal to rupees 500 plus 5000 plus 500, so rupees 5500. This is the amount after 1 year. Now for second year for second year, so the man have 5500 rupees after 1 year, and for second year principal is the amount 5500. This is the difference between simple interest and compound interest. In case of compound interest, in second year also P equal principal remains same, and that's why I have written the note. Simple interest is always calculated on the principal. So in second year principal not change, but in case of CI, second year principal is the amount of previous year at the end. At the end this is the amount. So T equal to again 1 year, R equal to R percent equal to 10%. So in second year interest get 5500 into 1 into 10 by 100, 0 0 0 0. So in second year interest is 0 0. Okay, so after second year the interest is 550, but in case of this value principal is not. So at the end of second year amount is rupees previous amount 5500 plus in CI we get 550, that means 550 rupees as interest in CI. So 550, then it become rupees 0506 Okay, for third year third year year principal equal to rupees 6050. T are same, therefore SI or I interest how much? Rupees 6050 into 1 into 10 by 100, 0 0 0 0 will cut, so rupees 605. Okay, so it is the interest if we count in, if we calculate count the interest in compound interest. So 605. So what is the compound interest? 605. And what is the amount after 3 years? It is 6050 plus 605. So what is the amount? 5566. Okay, so 5566 is the total amount. So in case of CI, the amount is more, interest also more. Okay, in the banks, SBI or any bank, the interest count in CI only, not in NC. Okay, that's why after every year in May, total amount calculated, and bank sent SMS your amount is now with interest. After that, your principal become that amount. Okay, so very easy, but we are not following in this process when we find the compound interest. Okay, but for the understanding how to concept will come. So first exercise based on by using the concept. In first exercise, we have we have find the we have to find the compound interest by using the concept only, not formula. Okay, so in next video I will give the formulas, all formulas related to compound interest, and by concept we can also find the compound interest. But if we find the compound interest by the formula, then it is easier. Okay, so for first exercise, all maths are given by uh, given to find the find the compound interest without using the formulas of compound interest. So by concept, so in this way you can solve the first exercise of compound interest. I think it is clear difference between compound interest and simple interest. If anyone have any query, then you can text me or call me. Okay, so for today it is enough.